Hello ladies and gents and welcome to Hit the Snake. My name's Jack. How's everybody doing? Today on Hit the Snake we are playing a game that I have been waiting for all year. Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. I am so excited to get into it. Wolfenstein is one of the first games I ever played as a child. As a 4-year-old child, I was shooting Nazis up in my parents' bedroom on our old IBM PC. It was great crack. BJ Blazkowicz. I absolutely loved Wolfenstein New Order. I thought it was brilliant. Played it the start of this year or the end of last year. Can't remember exactly. But I loved the game so much that I platinumed both it and its DLC, Old Blood. Brilliant games. Cannot suggest them highly enough for people that are into FPS games, people that are into single-player campaigns especially. It's a great single-player campaign. Characters are really well written. BJ himself is really well written. Like, you'd think for a guy who's just a boring muscle man that it would be completely crap, but it genuinely is not. Right, now, the next question is, what difficulty do I play it on? And I'm going to go through these first because I believe Can I Play Daddy will have BJ Blazkowicz with a children's dummy in his mouth. Yeah, there he is. Brilliant. Yeah, the question is what difficulty do I play it at? Because in the last game, a trophy was tied to playing the game on the hardest difficulty, and I want to try my very best to 100% this game as well. So I may actually play it on the hardest difficulty, I Am Death Incarnate. I actually must check that out very quickly, and I will get right back to you. Hey, sadly due to a technical issue when I was capturing the gameplay footage and the commentary audio, it just made more sense for me to capture the whole entire level again with new commentary. I'll explain it further in the video, but I just wanted to give you a heads up before it kicked in. Luckily, I was able to save the video at the start and the video at the end, so you will actually see my first reactions to the last cutscene. Sorry about that, these things happen. Hope you enjoy the video. Let us know down below. See you later. So ladies and gents, this is a tough one to explain. I recorded episode 1 and 2 the day the game came out, so it was quite late at night when I recorded it. This may have added to my poor judgment when recording. Episode 1 went off largely without a hitch, except in the edit stage, no matter what I did, the audio commentary and the gameplay footage would not line up. Then, when episode 2 was complete, I only realised after that I never pressed record on the gameplay footage, so I had nothing of episode 2 to edit, which meant I had to redo episode 2 the day after, thinking I had episode 1 already in the bag. I also started the game on I Am Death Incarnate difficulty, as I was aiming for the Platinum Trophy. After playing it for a while, the game proved to be far too difficult to enjoy, and I even like hard games, but this is just insta-death ridiculous. In the end, I decided no Platinum Trophy for me on this game. I have to redo episode 1 and 2, which is what you will be getting here and the next time round. Being honest, my mind is melted, but like BJ, I will soldier on for you fine viewers. This is Wolfenstein 2 A New Colossus. I know I might be reiterating points. I previously played Wolfenstein New Order, so it's actually nice that they put this in for people who maybe haven't played it before or just needed a refresher because they played it back when it came out in 2014. I really enjoyed the game, like totally really enjoyed the game. But I must say, the start of this has been a chore. I shouldn't have went I'm Death Incarnate for just a playthrough for you guys to watch. It was a poor decision. But anyway, moving on. Here we are. We're playing Wolfenstein 2 Level 1 again. This is my third time playing it. But so what? I'm going to play it. I'm going to get through it as quick as humanly possible on I Am Terror Billy difficulty, which is a lot less difficult than I Am Death Incarnate. I enjoyed the first level. It's kind of funny what they do in the first level. So here we are. The end of the last game. Death's Head. We were in his compound and he blew himself up with a grenade. And as you can see, left Blazkowicz with a bit of serious issues with himself. So here we go. The father won't be home. Note, she's got a black eye.
Just rest.
And Blazkowicz's dad beat us a little.
And porridge. Which one would you like?
I think this is really cool because they bring back a scene that's at the very start. Spoilers, by the way, for the first game. This actually happens in the first game, and you have to choose between sacrificing Wyatt or Fergus. In my original playthrough, I sacrificed Wyatt to save Fergus because I just felt that I knew this character for 20 minutes longer in the game before we met this guy. So I just said, look, it seems like these guys are all friends, we should save him, and I'm going to stick with my Fergus timeline. I think it was a really cool inclusion though in the game. The graphics, by the way, are a lot better. Really loving the graphics. The dynamic lighting is very cool. Sometimes it can make it very hard to see whether there's enemies in the distance or not, but just as you can see overall, like, the graphical fidelity of that dynamic lighting is pretty amazing. It's very weird to have to do a video for you like I'm seeing all this for the first time again. It's kind of strange, but I'll get to take more time with some of the more interesting stuff. So yeah, Blazkowicz is essentially, after getting a serious injury, and the team, the Kreisauer Circle, these are the main guys of the Kreisauer Circle, yourself and all your friends, they're bringing you back to the base, bringing Blazkowicz back to the base so he can get some medical attention, much needed medical attention. BJ Blazkowicz, his mother is actually a Jewish lady, and his dad here coming up, he is an all-American man, an all-American white bread man. It's really interesting what they do. I didn't realise that Blazkowicz's dad was quite like the man that he is shown to be here at the start, but they really do bludgeon you over the head with fairly heavy stuff. This is his dad now. Rip, she's been calling him. I think his name might be Ripley or Rip Burger, like Full Throttle.
He knows goddamn well not to spend time with some dirty little nigger girl.
Yes, as you can see just there, we're dealing with pretty heavy teams in this game. Blazkowicz's dad is a fairly bigoted racist, and as we saw with his mother's black eye, he also beats his wife.
I saw them two together, Sophia, getting sweet with each other under the poplar tree. This cannot happen!
But it does set up the game well, I think. It sets it up to kind of have good story. As I said, the original Wolfenstein New Order had some fantastic writing, and it really did update the Wolfenstein 3D series, the id series, to modern day, you know. The characters are all really well written, and you do care for the characters, and you can empathize really well with the characters as well.
Playing with fire, Sophia. What are you doing? I am not the man you want to mouth off to.
Yeah, so I was, as I said, quite surprised to find out what a terrible man Blazkowicz's dad is. But it makes sense as to why it's Blazkowicz, because he took his mother's name rather than his father's name. I don't know what his father's name is, but I would imagine that his mother's name is Blazkowicz. Zofia Blazkowicz. And a little bit of trivia. Wolfenstein 3D is one of the first games I ever played as a child. When I was 4 years old, and my dad showed it to me, and I was mowing down Nazis as a 4-year-old. I don't know if I should have been playing it, but he's just not a good man. One of the first games I ever played, and it was released in 1992, the 5th of May, a day after my birthday. So I'm just going to beat the dad here with a couple of broken pots, and then he's going to chase after me. 4 pots I got him with.
So goddamn weak.
He beats his child as well. He's probably an alcoholic. Not a nice man. So yes, yeah, Wolfenstein was released in 1992, the 5th of May, and I was born a day previous to that, and it's one of the first games I ever played.
Big plans are in motion.
These sounds like lyrics to a song. The tides are turning. The Kreisauer Circle is rising.
I will need you.
And I will need you by my side when we make our move. Yes, and Anya, who is basically Blazkowicz's wife, more or less, partner, is pregnant with twins, which means one of her twins is going to be Arthur Blaze, and Arthur Blaze is Billy Blaze's dad. Billy Blaze is Commander Keen. So there's another bit of trivia for you, ladies and gents. Blazkowicz is actually...
In life, you got to make hard decisions. And sometimes, you got to punish the animals out there. It's kill or be killed. The old and the weak are doomed. All manners of scum in sickly minds and dirty bodies and cockroaches doing everything in their power to rob the white man of what he's earned. It's on us to straighten out the queer. It's on you. Finger on the trigger.
Yeah, and he makes you kill his dog. I have sat through this section for 10 minutes to see if anything changed, and truly sadly I do have to shoot the dog, so I apologize, ladies and gents. Please look away. It's going to be a weird ride. This first video is recorded after the second two videos, and I hope that I can keep the entertainment value for this first episode so that you can get on to the second episode. It's going to be probably a little confusing. I might be repeating myself in the videos, but I'll try my best not to, and I'll try my best to kind of power through this level just so that we can get through it as quick as possible, and hopefully nothing happens with the videos. So as you can see there on his chest, Blazkowicz's guts are basically being held in with string and goodwill. He also is a bit of a cripple. He has lost the use of his legs, and as he just said there, the old and weak are doomed. A very, very interesting and, dare I say, poor game design choice, but it makes sense for the first level. I don't think they should have kept it in the game. For the rest of it is that you actually only have 50% health for the first bit of the game. I think it goes away later on in the game, but for the first few levels I've played thus far, I've kept 50% health. It makes sense in the first level because he's just after coming back from like a bad battle where he kind of lost the use of his legs. He is now shitting in a tube, as you can see on his leg there. He's shitting in a bag, like he's pissing in a bag. So he's in a bad way. It makes sense in the first level that he should have 50% health, but they kind of make it a game design choice that it sticks for the first few levels. It makes I Am Death Incarnate pretty much impossible. It's a one-hit kill, like, but on this difficulty he can take a small bit more of a beating. I don't know, the I Am Death Incarnate, like, is honestly, I think it wasn't a great choice. It's a bit too hard. It's unfairly hard rather than, in my opinion anyway, it's unfairly hard rather than kind of good hard. See that now? Like, this is the level down from very, very hard, and I'm still dying, kind of one hit kill. Oh, I can just feel it. I can feel the cancer rising again, you know. The amount of times I died the first time I played this was ridiculous. So to be fair, it's kind of a good thing that I'm re-recording the video, because that first video was fucking shit. Like, come on, come out, you cunt. Like, it's pretty cool that I'm in a wheelchair. I must say it's an interesting way to open a game, like being in a wheelchair and rolling yourself around. But it's tough to control. It makes the controls very hard. You've no time to turn around or anything like that. You kind of just have to make snap decisions very quickly. Yeah, it makes it just that bit tougher, you know. There's no real point of me going around getting the collectibles, because you can't chapter select, and I missed a collectible earlier on in the game, so I actually don't have the opportunity of going back and getting that missed collectible. But that's alright, I'll just keep moving forward, you know. What's pretty funny is that he has to use the elevator, of course, because he's in a wheelchair. There's a guy here. Lovely. You'll see here now these guys will walk into that melting area and, yes, absolutely explode. What they just walked into was a microwave oven, essentially. I won't, that's okay. It's funny to see Blazkowicz in such a state though, because he's like he's an absolute tank. Like, he's your Arnold Schwarzenegger character. Like, he's the guy that's just invincible, unkillable, and just to see him as a cripple with a beard, a scraggly beard, and like pissing in a tube, it's a sad state of affairs, like sad state of affairs. But he still trucks on, like he's rolling down the hallway, still killing Nazis, even though he's in a wheelchair. I also like the way how the gameplay affects the story. So, for instance, the way that Blazkowicz looks, he's like a blonde-haired, big, muscly, blue-eyed, he's an Aryan-looking man, and the Nazis are constantly looking to try to make the perfect like super soldier, and in fact he's their dream man, you know. And it kind of plays into the story how the enemies are constantly like, they're complimenting Blazkowicz. They're saying, you have such beautiful Aryan features and so on and so forth, and he kind of gets away with it because of the way he looks. But it's just so funny that he absolutely hates the Nazis. Then he needs to, that's his mission in life, he's a Nazi killing machine, like. And it's just funny how that plays into the story. There's a nice mix of extremely dark stuff like we saw with the dad there at the start, and just, you know, light-hearted comedy as well. It kind of gives a little levity to the situations that you're put in. Frau Engel, of course, is the enemy from the previous game that we didn't kill, but we took off half her face. She is back for vengeance. She's basically hunting for Blazkowicz and the Kreisar Circle to bring them down. Now, I thought this was very funny the first time. Stealthing in a wheelchair. Have you ever seen stealth in a wheelchair? What was that? Oh, he just blew himself up. Deactivate the microwave oven. Cool. Hallways are cleared. Did you ever think you'd see Blazkowicz rolling down the hallway in a wheelchair? Oh yeah, and this, I didn't showcase this the first time around. Blazkowicz can actually jump in the wheelchair. It's a little ridiculous, like, but he can jump. Right, so we're going up here. There's a bad man up here. They'll come around the corner, won't they? Come around the corner. Did I get him? I didn't. I got him. Excellent. Yeah, I'm having a lot less hassle this time around with this difficulty. Ladies and gents, there's a guy that I was talking to earlier on Reddit, and he was saying that he had completed the game on Death Incarnate within like under a day. It's just crazy. Like, it's so hard. It's way harder than New Order was. New Order was hard, but like, this is, in my opinion, unfairly hard. It's still great fun, of course, but you do have to bring down the difficulty. I don't foresee myself platinuming this, which is quite sad because I platinumed the other two games, and I really did enjoy the other two games as well. Okay. Come out, boy. Are you dead? No. Come out, come on. Oh yeah, there's a guy up there. Look at him. Wanker. Also, this first gun that we have is so shit. It's ridiculously bad. I think that was the last guy. Part of me hopes it was the last guy anyway. An interesting choice that Machine Games made, and I actually think it's a good choice, is not only did they put in that you have to pick up items, or you can pick up items if you want, they also put health packs into the game. What this does is it actually creates kind of a bit of a strategic kind of approach to each area. Like, if you see a couple of guns and a couple of health packs, you're more inclined not to use them because you might think, oh, okay, I might need them later. But it's good because you're not just picking them up randomly after you see them or after you run over them. Instead, you're, you know, taking your time. Lovely, 2 for the price of 1 is exactly what I wanted. Yeah, so you kind of can pick stuff up and leave stuff for later as you wish. What it also does is, though, of course, we have a health number down below in the HUD, and that means we have health packs as well, which is fantastic. So there's a whole extra level that you can go through down here, which I didn't even, or I did the first time, and you don't even have to bother. It was really crazy that they bothered putting it in. Get out of here, and this is the end of the level. So that is level 1. I absolutely flew through it this time on the easier difficulty, but my god, ladies and gents, it's been a wild ride to get this video to you, but hopefully it all turns out this time. You can watch episode 2 and 3, and that's going to be pretty weird for you because I'm going to be like referencing a video that doesn't exist in episode 2 and 3. But don't worry about it. Once we get to episode 4, we're going to be rocking and we're going to be going forward. So I hope you enjoyed this. We're going to watch the last cutscene. I'm going to show Anya that I am okay. Hey ladies and gents, I'm going to cut back into my original playthrough here so you can see my first time reaction to everything that happens in this cutscene.
I prayed for you to wake up.
Look at him, the poor man.
I'm a burn.
Don't be stupid. Okay. Let's get you up.
There he is, Commander Keen.
Gotten so fat.
Billy Blaze.
It says we're having twins.
Twins? So who's the twin? Or maybe BJ Blazkowicz was Billy Blaze's granddad. Yeah, I think it might be granddad.
Now, let's get you outside. Onto the deck. Onto the deck.
Hold on, William.
Because it's a different timeline, the Nazis started to do way more with technology, and that's why, like, this is set in 1961 according to the back of the box. Yes, America 1961. So their technology is like way more advanced than it should be, because that's basically what the Nazis would have done. They would have just been all like technological and war and stuff like that. Oh, her daughter, Frau Angel. Let's see her face. They're hiding her face because I ripped it to shreds the last one. You haven't been following your diet.
Ist eine Schande für deine Rasse und für deine Familie. Was werden die Leute sagen, wenn du in eine Klinik für Fettsüchtige kommst? Generalstochter! Was für eine Schande. Los, Waffe herhalten. Das ist nicht mal eine Backpfanne wert. Wer ist da oben? Da bin ich mir sicher. Abmarsch nach drinnen! Ja, Mutter. Los rein, Männer. Stock ihn raus.
She's fit to cry. I'd say we're gonna get maybe her on the good side.
I'm addressing the terrorist and murderer, William Joseph Blazkowicz.
I love the way they're hiding the face. They're just like, they don't want to reveal it just yet.
To spare the life of everybody you wrestle. If you surrender, the doors are open. Come alone.
Yeah, we tore off her face in the last game.
Don't go in there, William.
We have our people. She trapped our vessel, Anshka. What can we do? You're right. We'll have to somehow release our U-boat once you're out there.
I can't lose you. You're weak, William. You're in no shape to fight.
I don't know if I can do another. I don't know if I can do another level, lads, in the wheelchair.
You going to run us over with your little wheelchair?
Very American sounding for a German man. Ah, shit, they're not gonna make me make a choice between these two again.
Runter mit der Rüstung.
Don't you forget that!
Oh, Blasco's gonna get the armor.
Mastermind crawling around in her own filth. Blazkowicz, you're weak.
What's left of me? I came for you.
They're both cripples.
How you holding up, Caroline?
Don't know how she found us. I fucked up somehow. She tracked us down. I fucked everything up.
Ah, the poor girl. Where's her words?
Zieh den auf, den Krüppel.
Her face, she must have gotten plastic surgery or something like that. Her face is fucking fine.
You're not. Only the degenerate rats of the slum admire you. The filthy dregs, festering in the ghetto. But once they see you, this will change. I shall put you on international television. Look, everybody. Is this how a hero looks like? A crippled wretch of a man peeing in a tomb.
Oh, that's what it is on his leg.
Everyone will see what a useless joke you are.
Here. Don't be calling me a useless person at all. I'm gonna get those boots over there. And I'm gonna kick your ass.
Zieh sie am Kragen.
I know. I'll leave her alone.
Bow your head.
Don't be silly. The resistance does not bow.
Shit, no. Come on.
Sigrun! Sei
Sigrun is her name.
Ich dachte, du würdest sie freilassen.
Aber das tue ich doch. Ich befreie ihren Kopf von ihrem Stamm.
Aber du hast gesagt, dass
Hab
du
ich
sie
dir fest gesagt? Du machst deine Leibesübung und du verzichtest auf den Zucker. Und was haben meine Männer?
Yeah, I think she's gonna be on our side.
Schokolade, Kekse, Limonade, Bonbons. Ganz abzusehen von den kranken Sachen, die du in dein Tagebuch geschrieben hast. Du willst sie befreien? Gut. Nimm. Nimm! Mach schon. Befrei ihren Kopf von ihren Schultern.
That's like Blazko and the dad.
Tagebuch gelesen.
Lenk mich ab! Köpfe sie! Oder du kannst dich auf was gefasst machen.
Those guys are gonna be so hard to kill on this difficulty.
Los, 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 los! Sag zu!
Ich kann nicht, Mutter.
Mach schon!
Nein, ich kann das nicht.
She can't do it, like. Leave her off.
Ein Tagebuch. Mit Perversion. Und verräterischen Worten vollschmieren. Das kannst du. Einige davon waren sogar auf Englisch. Seite für Seite.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna be an ally. Her dirty mind pouring out.
Wie eine dicke, fette Seekuh. Verstehst du nicht, in was für eine Lage du mich bringst? Ich bin verpflichtet, das zu melden.
Du hattest kein Recht, es zu lesen.
Caroline Becker, leader of the Chryso Circle.
I want those fucking boots.
Mastermind.
Never give up, Blazkowicz. Never give in to these people.
I think
Are they
not.
seriously gonna kill her?
I
Fergus
think
Pike.
you're just another.
Oh my god. Holy fucking shit. This game is definitely for 18 plus, ladies and gents.
Mach den Meister. Look at this. How strange.
Oh my fucking god.
One moment she was alive, and now she's gone. Were these eyes ever filled with a lover's gaze? Do you think? Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Oh my god.
Oh, willst du auch ein Küsschen, wie du es in deinem Tagebuch geschrieben hast? Auf deine dicken, fetten Wangen? Oder vielleicht lieber hier unten, ha? Zwing mich nicht. Zwischen dir und meiner Überzeugung zu wählen.
Jesus Christ.
Denn du wirst verlieren.
Oh my god.
Bringt ihn her. Also an old friend of yours?
Oh, fucking leave Fergus alone. Oh my god, this is so intense.
Aus dem Weg! Nein!
His arm! Well, oh, come on, get into it. Fergus is some legend. Did you see that?
Das ist mein Tagebuch.
I apologize for the kind of weird, confusing, out of sync playthrough that has gone on here, but after episode 3 everything will be back to normal and we'll be moving forward as normal. Thank you very much for watching. Hit the snake, videos for no one knows watching now. Please like, comment and subscribe down below. Let us know what you like and what you don't like. Thank you and goodbye.
Videos for no one watches now. Hit the snake. Looking at lovely things we have.